and welcome back to another video. So according to the title of the video, I am going to be drawing an illustration based on whatever I received in blind boxes, and the blind boxes that I decided to get are these ones. Now, I wasn't planning to make this a video. I just bought these for fun for myself, and this is not sponsored. I did buy them off of Kikagoods. My brother saw like really cute pictures of a Barbara figurine, and you know Barbara's one of my favorite characters, and I didn't really think much of it, so I kind of forgot about it. And then I saw ads on Instagram showing me the Venti one and the Kaya one, and I'm like, wait, I really want these because Kaya, Venti, and Barbara are my favorites, or like one of my favorites, and they look super cute in this form. So I decided to purchase 3 boxes because it was cheaper to buy 3 compared to 1. And from my knowledge now, I think it's sold out that you can't buy the individual characters themselves. So I bought 3 blind boxes, hoping that I would at least get one of the 3. But yeah, so the ones I wanted was Venti, Fischl, Kaya, and Barbara. I think Klee, Diluc, and I think this is supposed to be the Statue of 7, do look really cute, but I do not have Klee or Diluc, so I'm not as attached to the characters as I am to these guys, and obviously Venti, Kaya, and Barbara are my favorite. So I didn't really know that the blind boxes came with a card. So like I said, I wasn't planning to do this for a video, so all of them are already been open and I know what I got. But you guys can leave in the description at this point who do you think I got, and see if you guys guessed right. Just know my gacha luck is terrible, so you probably know who I got. It comes with a card, so I did accidentally spoil myself for the first box, and then the remaining 2 boxes I asked my brother to give me the pouch instead so I could be more surprised. So the first person that I got was Diluc. They do come disassembled, so you do have to assemble them, and yeah, I do think he looks really cute, so I'm not disappointed. And then all I can say is I'm glad I didn't get any dupes. The second character that I got was Klee. Also really cute. You can connect them like this with the little tiles. Klee does have to be turned so that she doesn't bonk heads with Diluc. And the last one, sadly, I got the Statue of 7. I believe the Statue of 7 is the hidden one. I'm not sure if it's rare or if it's just hidden. But yeah, I did get the Statue of 7. So I got all 3 of the ones that I didn't want, but it doesn't really matter. All of them are super cute, and I'm super happy to have no dupes. So yeah, we're going to do an illustration with these 3. I will explain a few more things probably a bit later, but I'm going to move these guys over. Show you guys the cards that they came with. So this was the card that spoiled me. I saw the back and I knew that I got a Pyro character. So yeah, I already knew that I was going to get Clear Diluc from the box. So yeah, here's these 3. And then, because of what I was going to draw today, I decided to do thumbnailing. You can ignore this side. Not sure how well you guys see this, but I'll put a picture of it actually probably after, but I have thumbnailings of what I wanted to do for the illustration today. So I have Diluc and Klee, kind of look like they're attacking something, and then I'll have the Statue of 7 in the background. As for these doodles, I don't know, I always have phases when I work in my sketchbook, so yeah, I've been just sketching with markers for a little bit. Yeah. Okay, so let's get on to Procreate and start our drawing session. Okay, depending on how well this goes, or how long it takes me to draw this, I might knock out a lot of the sketching process. We'll see, because I don't know how long it's going to take me to sketch this out, because I didn't really flesh out my thumbnail sketches all that much. Here, it's just that I don't know how big I want to draw him, because I could put him really into the foreground, but I don't know if I want to include a weapon into it. So we can have Klee here. I really don't know how I want to do this. Yeah, we'll put Klee in after, maybe. Because I could make it so that it doesn't look like he's crossing his arm across his body, and rather it's just out. Because maybe I won't include his weapon. Make sure he looks more angry rather than concerned. Text? Oh no. So I've been using the Magic Fly markers alongside with my Crayola Super Tips. So maybe I'll do that for a sketchbook doodles video. But it's because it has the least amount of bleed through, while still having like dark enough colors. I have an easier time drawing D-Luke today now that I know how his hair kind of works. And because I have this guy to kind of help a little bit. You see, he's really cute though. I really like the style that they did for the eyes and stuff. They're just really like angular and super cute. Little squat. Make this a lot longer. So one thing I had problems with D-Luke's hair, I didn't know this part, this little tuft of hair, was behind his ear. So I always drew like his front piece of hair, like this part, super long. But now that I know this is kind of like its own thing, I can kind of just disconnect it. I have half the mind just to open up my game to look at one of the statues of 7. So maybe we can figure out context of the background a bit. So many tassels. Even though D-Luke, it looks like he's on the leaner side. He's gonna take up a lot more of the space than I thought. His head might be still a bit big. I know I've been doing like a lot against Sheen like recently. So hopefully in the next few videos I'll lay off a little bit. But Genshin's been super fun to draw. Because for the most part it's been pushing me to draw things that I'm not as comfortable with. Because if I've only drawn mostly like Maseki and my OCs, I really didn't draw that much action poses or anything like that, and I've been doing that a lot more in my sketchbook. The only exception is like when I was drawing more Fire Emblem stuff at the time. Yeah, I'm not being very clean with my sketch today. Should give her thick enough for the eye line. Give her a smaller face. So we can get these to look somewhat correct. I think it's also because of this eye. Oh, I need to go pay for my table. Wait a second. Okay, I just paid for my Artist Alley table. I'm just gonna bank on that I'm going. Scoot this down a little bit so that we can move her highlight for her nose a little bit. Her head shouldn't be like significantly larger. It's because it's mostly her body that's more squat. This little basket shape. We shade this in. I'm gonna put some details. I need to clean up D-Luke probably still a little bit more because I didn't fix the tassels. Just to make it easier for me to color, because I'm just realizing this now, how long this might take for me to render and finish. Yeah, I'm not liking her face that much. Okay, I don't know how else do I want to fix this. Besides that, I will try to fix the tassels a bit so they read a little bit more simpler. Okay, we'll just do it like this first and see where this leads us. I am going to duplicate this, hide this one, change this one to multiply. Let's make this a little bit more saturated. Just the usual. So we can prepare it for coloring. And I am going to log into Genshin really quick on my phone. And then we can go ahead and do... Bruh, I was talking so far away. I moved my mic, so I don't know if I'm going to cut all of that out. Let me do a recap. I duplicated my sketch. I changed the first sketch to multiply, changed the hue and saturation. And then on the second one, I just hid it for now. I think this is what we're going to leave it as. I'm going to open up Genshin and then we can move on to doing a background. And I'm going to pick an area where I can see the Statue of Seven clearly and maybe get a decent color palette going. Okay, we're going to redo this so I can get a proper screenshot. And to save it. So yeah, there we go. Can use that for the color palette. So let's throw in a nice vibrant blue sky. It's gonna be hard for you guys to see for quite a while because blue looks really intense on my camera. I don't know how distinctive the Statue of Seven's gonna look in this one, but a small indication should be okay. Let me grab a white. To here, I am going to add a little bit of warmer colors. Darker shadow, and then I like to add a different color. I have some clouds in here. I actually don't know if the Statue of Seven is going to really fit into this. Hopefully this makes a little bit of sense. I'm going to put the Statue of Seven pretty high up, but I'm going to blur the background first. And we'll add some darker colors to help emphasize the fact that this is kind of backlit. And then this part. I think that's okay. I am going to blur it. I'm going to blur the background a little bit more just because it is further in the back. And then we'll use the see if we can make this highlight. Oops. Okay, and then I'm going to highlight the edges a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. It's gonna be hard for you guys to see, but hopefully at the end when I do like the speed paint portion, you guys will be able, or like the time lapse portion, you'll be able to see it more correctly. Just keep adding more and more rosier cheeks, adding more warmth. And then I'll give them a little bit more like a pinky red color to further warm up their face. Because I'm going to do my best to get things to look quite correct. And then we'll make sure that the rendering portion is much faster. Making it a little bit more saturated, but every time I color red, I love adding purple into it. So that's what I'm going to do. Just a little bit. I'll probably add blue into their eyes, just to bring back some of the cyan color. I did wish, like, that I had Diluc and Klee. I love Catalyst, so... And I like playing Claymores too, so both of them I would like to have. And Diluc has always been fun to play, and Klee has been too, so it's sad that I don't have either of them. Darker reddish color to the skin. So I don't really draw that much red-haired color. What am I saying? Red. My brain's having a hard time. So I'm excited to color this, because then I can really push some blues and purples into their hair, and then draw out a little bit of maybe pink or yellowy oranges for highlights. Slightly go over his hair just to make it a little bit softer, and then we can add some shadow. So I'm already starting off with more of a purpley color. Then we'll have to flesh out kind of like the inside of his hair. Like I said, I'm gonna do my best to put as much detail as I can right now. So the base coloring portion will probably be the majority of the video. Okay, and then highlight. I usually like going to more of an orangey yellow for red, since yellow just reads a lot brighter than like a pink. But it also depends on your color scheme. I'm kind of just doing whatever at this point. And I kind of like how the yellow contrasts with everything, so I think it looks really nice. I might put a little bit of more of a, like a pinkier tone, maybe underneath it. So because of the multiply, it's hard to see for you guys, but multiply is helping me keep my lines dark enough whenever I add different colors. I might make these a little bit brighter. But this works. Guys, like every person in my family keeps waking me up early every time I have a late night and I hate it. I'm like losing sleep and I feel tired. Even though it's almost 3 p.m. I feel sleepy. I think it's looking really cute. Dumpty Dumpty. Kind of more of a sandy beige color. Burgundy or a brown. And then the little, I don't know what these are. Ribbons? Feathers? A bow? I have no idea. I always forget to add Klee's little ahoge tick thing that comes up. Let's see. So Klee doesn't have too much dark areas. She does have like dark almost burgundy or brown. So I'll make it more brown. To her sleeve or her cuff, and then her sleeve is white. And then we'll brighten it up a little bit for highlights. And then her hat is like this intense red, so we'll just use the same as the one we used for D-Luke. Got this part. I do like the little, I don't know what you call it, like little brooch thing on her hat. I think it's really cute. Add a little bit of red into the shadow, and I'm gonna pull some of this blue into here. Like I said, I don't want the blue to be too jarring, so if we can incorporate it in some other areas, that'd be nice. This last part of her, kind of like her sleeve-ish area, because I didn't do that. And I think we're done, and we can start to fix the line art. So I'm going to lock it. I'm going to go into skin and make it a little bit more vibrant and a little bit lighter. And I know how I am, so I am going to darken the edges of his hair, because I know when I merge it, it's gonna become light. I'm probably gonna do this with Klee as well. I think that's pretty much it. So we're gonna unlock this, and then I'm gonna go in and quickly erase anything that might be a pain to clean up. Hey, I think we are good to go to merge, and then we're on one of the longer steps, which hopefully won't take as long since I'm doing my best to clean a lot of this up. I still think the one I did of Xingqiu was the one that I did the quickest. Okay, switch brushes to sharp render, and let's just start to clean up things. Okay, so I'm kind of just focusing on his hair. I think his hair is like the thing I wanted to kind of render the most, but we should probably just get his whole face fixed first. I'm actually finished recording this tonight. I think I have to work on something first. We will see. Because I think even that coaching piece, I did either 2 to 3 sessions, like separate sessions. I'm actually curious how long Xingqiu took me. But like, I could literally spend forever sketching, because I did this on a stream, this one of Ito. How long did this one take me? Because I spent an hour on 14, so like I can really go ham just sketching stuff. Probably 2-ish hours? 3 hours? 2 hours and 30 minutes, so yeah, he's probably one of the faster ones. Change his eye shape a little bit. My laptop is like huffing and puffing right now. Maybe I should take a break so my laptop can have a break. Because it's faster for me to focus on one area and then move on. Yeah, before I have the call with my friend, I'm gonna go work on something really quick. So I don't have to work on it during our call. So I'll probably be back. Maybe I'll film the rest of this tonight. So if the lighting changes, that's why. So yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm having a slight problem. Clee's too high up, I think. Should we do this? Have her peeping through. This is gonna be a lot of fixing. I'm gonna have regrets, but I think this is better. So what I'm gonna do is clean up everything behind her as best as we can. I'll add a new layer behind this image and we can fill it back in Diluc's hair. And maybe we have the Jumpty Dumpty taking lift off. Then we'll just put in the rest of Clee's hand. I'll do it quite vaguely, because I don't know how I want to draw her finger. Something like that. That looks somewhat correct. Okay, let's try to finish up his hair. And then we'll move on, because I kind of did his eyes. I think that's where I left off. I had like a brief call. Not a brief call. We talked for like almost an hour with a friend that I haven't spoken to in a while. I think it's always nice having friends that, even if you haven't talked, I think we haven't talked in like 4 years, but it was very comfortable to talk to her. So since there isn't really like that strong of a light source, I didn't add any like addition or multiply to the figures. But it also means that they don't really look like they fit in the background entirely. See, I don't know if I want to... Let's see. If I erase this part... I don't know if I want to put in a glove. Last minute hand? Maybe? And then get back the red, which is on the inside of his glove. Like I said, I really do like what his glove looks like. So maybe I should include this. I'm like looking in the camera thing, see if this looks right. And I can't tell if it looks right or looks off. We'll just make sure that his shoulder doesn't look like it's too high up, and we can just pretend that's just the collar is the thing that's kind of up and around. Before I forget to bring down the mic for like the 50th time, where did I leave off? So it's like the next day as I try to rearrange my cords. Oops. Let's not do that. And I'm kind of pissed off right now at myself. I accidentally spilt my tea on my entire desk, and it dribbled on the wall and the floor, so my whole room smells like milk. The only thing keeping me less livid right now is the fact that Ayato's full design and stuff got leaked. Like, not leaked. I guess it did get leaked. But Mihoyo did post it, and I'm super happy because he looks so dapper and cool and all formal and stuff, and his face just looks kind, and I love it. But yeah, let's finish this off so we can finish and wrap up this video, and then I might just go stream or something because I just want to doodle Ayato. He's so pretty. He's gorgeous. He's handsome. He has... I don't know, I'm a sucker for like formal attire, which is why I love like when people pair up kind of like blazers or just like more formal jackets and stuff with turtlenecks. I love tuxedos, I love suits, anything like formal, classy, absolutely love. Absolutely love. Male or female, they look fantastic. So seeing Ayato like that, he looks absolutely great. I'm gonna stop fangirling over him and I will continue to work on Diluc and Klee. I have the Genshin concert thing playing in the background. It's so beautiful and I love seeing like an orchestra version. Everything smells like milk. I swear I scrubbed everything. Everything still smells like milk. I've never spilled a drink upstairs before. How many years have I been living in here? When I was like 12. So like 13 years? I never spilled a drink in here. Never. Oh my... Ah. I just want to stare at Ayato. Dude. Ayato's so pretty. Just let me cry. He is a little like... What do you call it? Corn of the mouth mole? Like Masaki? How can I not like Ayato? Save all my primos for him. I think I only have like 16, 17k primos because I did use a little bit on not Zhongli's. I used a little bit on Ganyu's banner so I could get Yanfei constellations, and I see 6 Yanfei, and luckily I didn't get any 5 stars, so that I can just keep my pity and hopefully get either pity broken early. This music's too loud. Or get Ayato and just dip. Are you guys summoning for Ayato? Let me know if you are. Good news is that Ito, his friendship is finally maxed out. But he's still on my team. Because I only have 2 people to babysit. Just Goro and Yunjin. So Kokomi and Ito are babysitting. I feel like the second half of the video is also just more quiet in general. I have less things to say always in the later half of the video because it's literally just rendering, so it's like it's a little bit less decision making since I'm mostly just cleaning up. Yeah, I won't render it too much. We'll just do it enough so that things don't look too botched in a sense. Then re-outline this. How am I supposed to finish? A lot of the times when I'm filming these videos, I just want to stop like halfway and be like, yep, we're scrapping this. Okay, and then we need some kind of darker color to do almost a rope-like texture. I switched back to listening to something else. I keep having a hard time finding music that I want to listen to right now because I don't know what kind of mood I'm in. Yeah, hopefully you guys don't mind that this one isn't as super clean. I feel like I'm not feeling this one that much. Block in the rest of his hair. Like I said, I don't really like how I drew his hair, so this is a problem. Bit of some tassels. It's a little short. Your thumb. I kind of need this for her arm. Okay, let's do her eyes. I'm gonna darken up the middle center, kind of this area, and we'll do her pupil. I just want to sketch Ayato. I've been reading comments. Some people don't like his outfit and some people don't like his hair. I'm just wondering, is it because of the expectations that you guys seen from like fan art? Because I'm kind of worried about what Heizawa is going to look like now. Because everyone has that expectation, or like they already really like this fan-made version. Okay, and then let's do her face. A little bit more round, a little bit softer, a lot cuter. Dude, the milk smell. Jeez. I used to listen to like one clip of Jonghan singing a specific song. I don't remember what it's called anymore. But it was during like pre-debut, and then he did one during I think a Manse fan signing? I think it was Manse. Because he had longer blonde hair, I think. Kind of mixing all the colors together so we can get some variation in the line work. Don't know what this is. I don't know if it's supposed to be the end of her little scarf thing. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna add a bit of a drop of color. I'm gonna go into overlay. Dumb it down, dim it a bit, I guess is probably a better word. I'm gonna make it a little bit warmer. Not that warm. Try to find colors that fit nicely a bit better. And then I'm gonna go into noise. Thank you, car. I don't know if you guys can hear that. So we're gonna add noise. I don't want to put it too noticeable, so we're gonna lower it down. You can go real high. Can you guys see that? Noise filter. I'll zoom in so you guys can see how much noise I'm actually adding. It's actually not that much. And I actually like billows, I think, the most. Ridge is nice, but I think I like billows. I'll really focus on the center of this. Oops, how do I do this? How do I... That's be an easier way. I usually don't use folders in Procreate. So let me see if I can do this. Yeah, group. Duplicate. Hide the second one. I'm gonna flatten this one. Bring it over top. And then we're just gonna clip it. I don't know if I like what this looks like, but it kind of works to how I wanted it to look. Okay. After I added the texture, you can see that it has this little like paint brush texture on the edges. I think I'm just gonna add a little bit of an addition layer on top. You can probably just use white. And then we'll just lower this down a little bit, and that's it. I'll put the, like I said, I'm going to put the full version so you guys can see it a little bit more clearly with the more accurate colors, because I don't think my camera does justice to the colors usually. So I'll make sure to put that at the very end, and I'll talk to you guys next time with another video. Bye!